hasn't been 8-2 since the 60s. They was like, this is the. They said black folks couldn't even sit in the restaurant at this point.
Dang, son. Hey, that's real shots fired right there, son.
It has been a minute since I've seen them actually doing something. So I don't know.
Hey man, that's that blue collar team, man. Hey, don't listen. All I'm saying is, don't go to Detroit talking that.
Oh no.
Be mindful of the teams you're talking about, dog. Detroit don't play no games.
I have no reason to go to Detroit, period. But
yo, Detroit don't play, bro. Detroit don't play, man. It's crazy. I listen. I love Detroit. Shout out to Detroit, man.
Hey, I got my respect. But
hey, but nah, you know they've been. I ain't gonna lie, they've been a little.
Hey, I know one person who's happy that dude used to work with. On my old team, straight from Detroit. He been wearing the Lions joint all the time. He been thugging it out for a long time, fam. I was like, yeah, he's
one of them diehard fans.
He diehard. Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah,
it's Detroit, crazy though.
Detroit gonna be diehard.
They all, yeah, right. Listen, they for real, they gonna be diehard fans.
Yeah, they gonna definitely be, you know what I'm saying, for the home team. Anytime about city monikers, Detroit versus everybody.
Right. Basically, Detroit don't play, man. But they have. I mean, I normally don't run into a lot of Lions fans. It's more the Pistons. More Pistons than anything. They ain't playing when it comes to them Pistons, man. You know that's history right there. The Pistons back then represented what Detroit is.
Oh yeah.
Rowdy and rough.
Blue collar, and we don't play no games.
Right, they thugging it.
Thugging. Where my banner at, man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where my labels at, Chuck?
Hey, that's not my business anymore.
Oh no. That's might be in 2024.
Right. Yeah, listen, it's about to be 3 years since he asked for the labels, dog. Literally. Exactly. It's been 3 because he saw him at my 40th. 4 years.
Yo, that about the 40th?
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
We about to run into the
I didn't know it was possible that you can make the labels.
Man, shout out to D. D make everything possible when it comes to design and stuff, man.
I can't believe it's been almost 4 years though.
Yeah. Before we start, I just hung up because I don't know if you remember at my 40th they had the band. They had this big thing that had like the bodega. It had my name. I just hung it up in my garage, yo. I just hung it up in the garage. Yeah, that just hard. I had to hang it up.
Hey, man, trying to keep that a surprise. Lord.
Don't bring that up because y'all liars, man. Y'all all liars.
Yeah, he's still mad at that.
I'm still mad at y'all lied to me about my surprise birthday party. That's how I get that.
Subscribe for the very latest.
Bye, Daddy.
Back on the set. It's the Chord Room holding it down. Shout out to everybody liking, subscribing. Man, we done came up this year, man. Like for real, we came up this year. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. Hey, listen, I appreciate y'all for giving me for the Ralph Tresvant episode, even though you probably haven't. Still, in my opinion, he not. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that.
No.
Right, we ain't gonna do that. Hey, listen, if you got my boy Chuck in the building,
yes sir.
We got Trim in the building,
yes sir. We
got Michael, Walter, Aaron.
Appreciate.
Wow. We got Walt in the building. We got Walt in the building. The visionary, the artist. You know what I'm saying? And listen, so this is the time of the year where the Chord Room takes a hiatus. We just kind of take about a few months off, kind of revamp things, talk about things, and we come back. Right? Y'all never noticed that though, because we always got content in the cut. But this is when we take our hiatus around this time. Celebrate the holidays with our family, Thanksgiving. We come back, right? But our guest, he doesn't realize this, but we've been doing this since he met him. We met the podcast, and we call this the victory lap, right? And at this period in time when we started the victory lap episodes, we were going through some things. It was just me and Trim, right?
Pre-fire. It's a pre-fire.
Yeah. So for some reason, the episode was caught on fire. I don't know what happened, but
Damn.
when our guest did that episode, he doesn't know that they really helped us out, because at that time we were just like, yo, what we gonna do? We met the 8 More Than 92 show. They liked that episodes and they messed with us just off one episode. That was that D Reigns episode. Shout out to D Reigns.
Pause.
He don't remember. I'm sure he don't remember. I remember everything. I'm a little older, but I remember everything. But listen, I love these brothers, man, because in this podcast, which we're gonna talk about this in the episode, it's really hard to find like real ones in the podcast world. A lot of y'all flaky out there. I'm just keeping it G. Y'all fake. Y'all clickbait. It's all of that. It ain't real. But these dudes has always been real day one. So, without further ado, we want to introduce the one and only Harrison from 8 More Than 92. Everybody clap it up for my homie. 8 More Than 92. Appreciate that. What's going on, dog? How you doing, man?
Thank you. I appreciate that intro. I appreciate that intro. I appreciate being back on. I appreciate y'all constantly reaching out. Tino, Trim, I appreciate y'all for the constant support. And, me, at a certain point, it just become family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trim, always check up on me. I do the same. So at this point, it's kind of stepped out the realm of recording. And I just appreciate... I appreciate y'all pushing me to continue, because what you don't know is we're gonna take a hiatus too, but it's a lot of times I just want to stop. You know what I'm saying? And you don't realize like how other people push you to keep going because they look at you and you look at them. And in this podcasting game, it's a lot of fake people, but it's also a measuring stick because it's a competition. So in this game that we have, when you see other people continue to grind and continue to, orchestrate and architect their craft, it makes you not want to get complacent within yourself. And so, everything that y'all do, I know y'all move to TikTok. We move to TikTok. Y'all go video. We go video. Y'all do clips. We do clips. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a constant motivation to keep going. And them days where you don't think nobody care, you know what I'm saying? A quick message or a quick 100 or quick whatever, and I've posted, reposted anytime I can. So, I want to say, I appreciate y'all for having me on here. I appreciate it for continuing from, that was about 3 years ago, I think. Right. And, to this point, and, I'm just proud of, where y'all come from since then. And I'm glad to be on the show.
Oh, for sure. And, the thing about it is that iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean? And I'd be honest with you. I wouldn't. Let me say this. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't allow you to stop, but I would always push y'all to go. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we got to protect the real.
Yes, sir. At
all costs. You know what I mean? People who have real thoughts. We are slowly, not as slowly, we're probably engulfed in the AI era right now, right? So thoughts are they're not going to be real thoughts. You know what I'm saying? When at the end of the day, so I know some podcasts that go to the chat GPT. They go on there to get their topics. I mean, they can't even think about real topics, real things, and I'm not saying that something's wrong with that, but you also got to add your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why people come to your podcast, to know what you think. But I don't know. I don't know if that's the truth anymore. But we're gonna get into that though, because I definitely want to tap in to like the politics of podcasting. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of educate people who are going to do that. That's coming behind us. That might be looking at our podcast and they might be saying, "Yo, you know, how can I do this?" You know, or what's going on in the podcast world. So we're gonna get into that, but. Before that, let's get into some sports, man. We haven't talked those sports really in a minute. I don't think we have, right? We might kind of dip in it a little bit, but it's a lot of craziness going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the other day, what was that? That was Draymond to put somebody in the sleeper, right?
Yeah, Rudy Gobert.
Right. Oh yeah.
The $1 million dream.
He hit him with the Melvin headlock.
Right. but you know, like it's crazy though. When I saw it, I'm just like, yo, this is like, what's it? This is like Charles Oakley 2.0. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it reminded me of the Knicks a little bit. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What was your thoughts on that though?
New York niggas.
That was crazy.
I didn't really think too much. I just thought it would seem like it was. I feel like the later you get in your career and you know it's almost done, you kind of just say fuck it. You know, Draymond got money. You don't like people. You about to be on your way out. I'm not saying he about to, you know, get retired in the next year or two, but I mean at this point, you know, he got a secondary career, he got the podcast. I mean, shit, why hold back? Right. I felt like, I mean, shit, he just knocked out Jordan Poole last year. I mean, he choked Rudy Gobert. I mean, for Draymond, I don't really think it's anything out the ordinary. I just feel like people want to give him a bad rap, but I mean, he done proved if you fuck around, you're gonna find out. So, right. I don't really see it as. I think it was if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a fight. That might have been the fight I'm thinking of. No, it was the Lakers. Right after that with the Grizzlies. It was kind of chippy this last week or so, but I don't feel like that's anything compared to when Melo was punching people and running. And since you were talking about the Knicks, I don't think it was any different than J.R. Smith getting slammed by 5'9" Nate Robinson. So you know, I don't really think it's anything out the blue. It's nowhere near that. I mean, from what I mean. So I just feel like, shoot, it wasn't even when dude was running after LeBron and last year from the Pistons. I just think it's kind of like a quick skirmish, but I think they're trying to halt it. But it's also who did because I mean, Austin Rivers got to fighting with
Yo, that was crazy.
He get to fighting with last year. He was like throwing hands. I think it was.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember that fight. That was crazy.
Oh, it was Mo Bamba. And he beat his ass.
That was crazy.
So
right. He's what? He's announcing right now. Right?
Like Austin Rivers
doing podcast.
Yeah. Nah, I saw him on ESPN the other day.
He on ESPN now.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know if they gonna put him out the league for that, but I don't know. I think they
gotta start early, bro. Gotta get that secondary career going.
Yeah, you gotta line your career up, man. Definitely got to do that. It's not something up.
No time.
Well, what you think, dog?
The whole thing.
Yeah.
I heard Rudy Gobert actually had it coming. Because a lot of players don't like Rudy Gobert. Like Rudy Gobert, he having like, you know, he'll have a dirty play here or there. So Rudy Gobert had like a reputation, you know, and Draymond has a reputation himself. So I do think it is on the wave of, like Harrison said, like, I'm about to retire soon. We about to hang it up soon. I'm gonna get fined for a few games. I'm not gonna be able to play for a few games at max.
Got the gold jacket already. Probably got the gold jacket already.
Draymond. It's not that he can't play no more. It's just that, you know, he's gonna retire on the Warriors. Like, I really don't see him doing nothing else. So
I don't see any other teams picking him up at this point either.
No, like he's a good locker room presence. You know, he'll definitely help your morale. But as far as basketball wise, I really see his.
He
his
fits
natural,
Golden State system. He fits the system. I think at that point you don't want to go there and try to be. And I didn't mean to cut you off, but you don't want to go nowhere at this point in your career trying to be something at 34, 33 years old when you got 4 championships doing what you do. So, and they let you do what you do. So
he know the role. He know his role.
Yeah. So yeah, because you seen, I don't think anybody was really trying to help, and nobody swung on Draymond. So, so you know,
because he swing back.
I mean, I do think there's cats willing to fight Draymond, but I'm just saying, like, because it was the Grizzlies? No, it was
the Timberwolves because he had just got into it with Ant like a day or so before.
Right, but you see,
Anthony Edwards would have fought him. Yeah,
exactly. If he did that to Anthony Edwards, the rest of the Timberwolves would have scrapped on Draymond. But because it was Rudy Gobert, I'm telling you that dude.
Kyle Anderson called him a bitch last year.
I'm saying, like, yo, man, Rudy Gobert was like,
on the same team.
Let him get a little of that. You need a little of that. Like,
okay. So basically, nobody liked him though. That's bad. To me, that's what it seemed like. Because the thing I saw where he ran from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like he went out his way.
He did.
To get at him. You understand what I'm saying? So it was
that's because he grabbed Clay though. That's because he grabbed Clay.
That was the reason why.
That was really how it all escalated because he grabbed Clay because I don't think they really would have jumped in. And I'm kind of like what Keyshawn said on Undisputed, like go after your teammate. Like don't go after my teammate and grab them. Right. But like I said, I mean, don't nobody really fuck with Rudy like that. I mean, even his answer was soft, like, only he don't like to play if Steph don't like to play. Well, that doesn't make sense. Well, I don't got nothing to do with you not fighting back. And like I said, Kyle Anderson called him a bitch last year, and they was on the same team. They still on the same team. So, right. I think like with the Russell Wilson effect, like it's just y'all got a job to do. Y'all got to play together. Don't mean you got to kick it with them outside the game.
Right. And that at the end of the day, that's what it is. Now, I want to get into something real quick, man. Well, first, now, before I get into that, what y'all think about Westbrook coming off the bench? I mean, will that is that the answer to their problem? Is that the answer to their problem? The Clippers, I mean.
If you're go ahead. Who's gonna say something?
Nah, I mean, I don't know if it's the answer. I don't know that much if it's just the answer or not. I mean, it's a try. It's a try to something else to try to help with their streak, but I don't know if it's the answer.
They got to figure something out.
Because I don't know if that's the answer, but you can try something. I mean, it's as long as they trying something. So. Especially with the coach asked you to come off.
Nah, cause he
volunteered.
Yeah, he volunteered.
He volunteered at first. Yeah. Then the coach asked him to come back on.
Nah, he volunteered. I'm impressed that he volunteered.
He was on the bench last year, so I mean, it wasn't really. I think if he wasn't already coming off the bench for the Lakers last year, it probably wouldn't be something that he need to do. But I think he sees that him and Harden can't really coexist on the court at the same time because they both got to take the ball up. I didn't really see that as him really. I mean, I appreciate it. I don't really see him sacrificing because at that point they was already pulling you in the second half anyway, and they was 0 for 6 at the time when Harden was on the team. So I don't really see it as an issue. I think he's already did it last year. Russell Westbrook is a bona fide first ballot Hall of Famer, so that's really not up for debate there. So, I mean, his legacy's already set, but I think at this point they want to win. And on top of that, you want to get Harden fat ass to come off the bench.
Right.
So it's kind of like, make the sacrifice for the team.
Right.
And he already did it before, like I said. So,
right. What you think? What's your thoughts on that?
I think he should be coming off the bench. Between him and Harden, I was
about to say, why not Harden?
Well, because James Harden is a bit of a prima donna. Like he is gonna he does feel like he should start. And I'm not gonna just hold James Harden. James Harden did lead the league in assists last year. James Harden's game, he can shoot better. He is a better scorer than Russell Westbrook. So he has more gravity and he's able to spread the floor a little bit easier for the Clippers. So, and he don't turn the ball. And I'm not saying that Russell Westbrook can't score. Obviously, he can. It's just that he can't really shoot that well. And his drive and kick game is good, but that's usually with a team that like really runs. And the Clippers. Everybody on that team be getting injured. Everyone on that team, they're more of a half court team. So they need to play in that half set. So if I'm Russell Westbrook, I was surprised too. I applaud him and being mature and being like, yo, I'm coming off the bench. And another thing, like Harrison said, he needs the ball. He needs the ball. He needs to be able to make things happen. The Clippers have good shooters off the bench between Man and what's his name? From Bones Highland and Norman Powell. I like what they could become. So I think it works better overall. I think it spreads better. I think Russell Westbrook making that choice, that was a real man.
That's what's up, right? And that's what I'm more impressed with it. The fact that he actually volunteered. Chuck, what's your thoughts on that? We can move on.
All right, so I'm about to pivot for a moment to the last topic. I want to throw one little statement in. Rudy, if you ever see this clip, you 7'2", dog. I don't want to see no 7'2" dude get choked out on a live broadcast.
That's crazy. You're right.
This don't make sense.
That is wild.
Now you get choked out, and then that's the end of it. No, bro, you gonna have to see me. Like Melo saw Kevin Garnett, you gonna have to see me. Like
even after the game,
halftime, whatever the case may be, you gonna have to see me. I digress. So back to because that been irritating me since I've seen it. I'm like, bro, you gonna just. So, but as far as Russell, I think that is a good look for him to come off the bench so he can just run the second unit as he see fit, and it also kind of helps his perception of him because Russell's kind of a polarizing figure in NBA. Can be abrasive and curt and all those other adjectives. So it kind of gives people like, all right, well, he's willing to sacrifice for the team. Cool. I don't think they're going to solve their problems though, because they really don't have a whole lot of
choices.
Well, they don't have a lot of bigs. Pause. So that's it's going to get problematic when they get to the playoffs. Because if Zubac is your main guy at the center position, we already saw what happened when they played Denver. They tried to put Kawhi Leonard and Paul George on Joker. This ain't finna work. No.
Right.
So saying, not on Joker.
We basically saying ain't no championship for them this year.
No.
Nah, not with Kawhi got he got an extended FMLA plan. Paul George got an FMLA plan.
Yeah,
you know Harden. He keep a short term disability on deck. So
right, he definitely street clothes. Him, Anthony Davis. They all need to start a group. They need to start a group. They need to rap group, street clothes. So they definitely right. I mean,
they're gonna be doing. Man. And they're gonna be like Lauryn Hill not showing up.
Right.
The funny thing is, a lot of them from LA. I think all of them from LA.
All from LA.
Yeah, they all from LA. That's crazy.
They all from LA. That's why he wanted to go out there with them. Wow. They all want to rep LA. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, I'm saying, like, listen, Bron ain't from LA. How you gonna rep the city?
Bron got the chip.
Bron got a championship in LA though.
Yeah, hey, that listen. I'm sure that's what they saying though. But nobody, at the end of the day, that's man. Hey, I don't see that working either. It's just
that's an up north hate.
Hey, listen, bro. You ain't gonna be putting that on me. You ain't gonna be putting that on me. I don't hate. I have no hate in my heart. Bro. No hate. That's what
they say. It's critiquing. Just being honest. Being critical.
Yeah, what? Listen. I like LeBron. Shout out LeBron, man. His sneakers is trash, but that's another story. Speaking of sneakers,
yo.